This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Planet MicroCap Showcase 2018 in Las Vegas. I have today with me on the program Todd Davis from Endexx. It's a publicly traded company and the symbol is EDXC. Todd, welcome back to SNNLive.
Great to see you again, Shelley. It's always a pleasure. It's been a while since I've seen you.
It's good to have you. Let's get started with an overview on Endexx for the audience, and we'll go from there.
Okay, Endexx is a diversified holding company. We have three different divisions. We have our technology division we call AutoSpence and M3 Hub. We have another division called CBD Unlimited, and that's the CBD Unlimited branch is a product development, product testing, and product distribution company in the CBD market. And then we have a third division that's coming in under CBD Unlimited. It's an international distribution company that we call Go Green Global.
Now, what's some of the history behind the company?
We entered into the cannabis space under technology back in 2013. Late 2012, early 2013, we built a seed-to-sale tracking system for the industry. There was no regulations, there was no compliance, there were no systems out there, and it was a way for a publicly traded company to get involved without touching the product. So through that, we saw the industry growing. We saw the weaknesses, we saw the strengths of the industry, we saw the people and the characters that were in the industry coming to the forefront, and we started to develop business models and business plans into that space with strengths that we already had. One was in medical and biotechnology, research and development, and technology. And we've built three core competencies in those spaces to address that.
Talk about market size, if you would.
The market size in all of our spaces, we've got, just in our AutoSpence division alone, there's 25,000 pharmacies nationwide that don't have a way to protect their products other than a piece of glass. We're looking to get into anywhere from 1 to 5% of that market over the course of the next 3 years. It's a big market. In the CBD space, we don't know how big it is. We know this: inflammation is the cause of disease and symptoms. We have a product that gets rid of inflammation, therefore getting rid of pain and a lot of these other symptoms that are being treated with really harsh chemicals, really hard chemotherapy, like opiates, that just don't work on a long-term basis. So these markets are multi-billion-dollar markets. We're looking to be a leader in everything that we touch. All we want to be is in the top 5 of all these spaces and be a real player, a real contender, offering the highest quality that the market can consume.
What about competition?
Lots of competition. You know, when we first got in the business, we were the 8th public company in the United States to be part of the cannabis industry. Now there's 400 and some. Canada, there's 300 and some. Everybody wants to be in the business. Not everybody knows how to make money, though. Nobody knows how to develop products. It's a tough avenue to go into, but you know, we've taken our time. We're in 300 plus stores nationwide with our CBD products, without a single distributor and with a small sales force. We're in several doctors' offices. We're probably in with 300 doctors nationwide, and we've got a full pet line that's now going into veterinarian hospitals, in rescue clinics. These are products that help stressed out dogs and dogs in pain. So all of these markets, they have $40 million to $100 million per product type applications.
What's your background?
My background, I was an investment banker in Chicago. I specialized in the biotech industry for 11 years. And what I found was I ended up getting the CEOs and the doctors and scientists of these biotech firms as clients, figuring they don't know anything about the stock market, and I knew I wanted to learn about biotech. So I became a specialist, and in the end, when I retired from being a broker, I became a direct consultant to these CEOs, helped them manage their businesses in a public arena, and then eventually I was a big investor. I ended up taking over a few of these companies, and this is one of them.
You know, tell me what you are allowed to tell me on growth drivers.
On the growth drivers, look at AutoSpence alone. AutoSpence is a technology that we've persevered with. We brought it to the market knowing that it was way too early. We knew that you couldn't sell marijuana through a machine because it would be called selling pot through a vending machine. But we had a technology that could secure an asset. It didn't matter what the asset was. That is now being looked at as a serious way to mitigate loss and shrink in the pharmacy space, the retail space. You can go into any store right now and you have to go through different levels of security to buy a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or a laptop. You've got to go through these processes and it requires a lot of transactions. We're simplifying that. We're securing the property and allowing asset protection to take place as a way to manage cost inside a facility. It's a big business. You take all retail, you take all pharmacy, you throw it into the space, 1% of this per just pharmacy alone is a $30 million application for us. 30 million. That's a driver.
Let's get your website out for more information for our investor audience.
You can go to endexx.com. It's ENDEXX.com. And if you want to see our line of CBD products, go to CBD-unlimited.com. And you can get educated there. You can see a full line of products for pets, people, and everything in between.
Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Davis from Endexx, publicly traded company, and the symbol is EDXC. I'm Shelly Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the Planet MicroCap Showcase 2018 in Las Vegas. Todd, thanks for coming on.
Shelly, my pleasure. It's always great to see you.